and welcome to another episode of Have a Shift Day 2026 Stanley Cup Playoff Edition. Oh boy, guys, these playoffs are exciting. They're fun. They are an emotional roller coaster, especially one series in particular. What are you guys laughing at?
This guy's got like 30 pixels. This guy's in 30 pixels. I can count them on the
I'm
screen.
listening.
This guy over here having a conversation with Jake Bell.
We got Nick here. We got Jake coming to you from the dining hall. So he's in the heart of the Point Park Wi-Fi. So if you see him very pixelated, that is why. And considering he's in a bit of a public
I'm using
place, you never
data.
know.
Let me get back on Wi-Fi.
And there he goes. There he goes.
Funny photos like this.
How is it
I
now?
didn't see that. You're still pixelated, but we're going to work with it because this is what we have to work with today, and it's totally fine. You never know who could pop in on Jake's video. He's with Jake Bell right now, we know that. But we don't know who else could pop in the dining hall. And Ryan
With Jake Bell here, there's a serious debate on the line. And it happened our sophomore year. I'm not sure if Nick remembers. It was like our first conversation with Jake Bell, and he said we need to trade Crosby, Malkin, and everyone.
Oh, yes, at the basketball game. Both said that.
Oh,
And
no.
the deal is, if the Penguins win this series, we win the argument. But if they lose, Jake Bell wins the argument. Is that fair?
Yes.
Maybe.
I forgot about that.
There's a lot on the line.
Was I involved in this
series.
conversation?
No, you were not there.
No.
I don't
It,
think
like,
you
it
were.
was our first interaction with Jake Bell. I just remember
That was at a
hating
basketball game,
him.
right? It was at
Yeah, I
a
was at the
basketball game,
basketball
right?
game.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I thought.
All right. Well, we're hoping
Nick,
that-
you wanted to punch him. That's what Jake said.
Yeah, I almost swung at him for that comment. I still might.
Well, let's hope that you guys end up being right. As I'm trying to
Hope
say,
so.
Ryan will hopefully join us. He was in class and he had a test.
No.
And that started 40 minutes ago. So who knows if he'll be able to join us. Jake's gonna have to dip early. That's okay. But before we get into any playoff talk, make sure you are subscribed to Have Shift Day on YouTube and Spotify. And make sure you're following us on Instagram, TikTok, and X. That way you never miss our daily Stanley Cup playoff recaps. And also, you never miss an update on when we'll have a new episode because, as I always say, playoffs are weird. We're coming out with an episode on a Wednesday. We haven't done that at all this year. We've been a consistent Tuesday release, except like 1 week because of various circumstances.
And Jake is gone.
It's fine. It's what we have him for 40 more minutes once he gets back.
All right, Jake Bell, your time to
Well-
shine.
Jake has headphones in. He can't hear.
Oh. I didn't see his headphones. I wasn't looking at his ears, just his eyes.
I think we're shooting for our next episode to be on Monday, maybe Tuesday. Next week's our finals week, so things are going to start getting a little crazy. But again, make sure you follow so you never miss an episode. And I know Jake's not here, so maybe I can stall like 5 more seconds before he gets back. I have no idea where he went.
Like 6 or 7 more seconds.
Maybe. I normally yell at you for that, but I'm just gonna let it go for now. Oh god.
Like in how many games the Penguins?
Too far.
Like in how
Too
many
far.
games the Penguins are gonna win?
Okay, well we can't win in 6. We have to win in 7.
I mean, if we win tonight, we basically win the series. So.
You have to win game 7.
Fine.
Yeah, you have to win game 7. Just because we can tie it up being down 3-0 doesn't mean that we can win the series. I mean, look at the cup final.
It's not 3-0, it's 3-2. That's all it is. It's only 3-2.
Back from 3-0.
Well,
okay?
it's
It
only
was 3-0,
3-2.
Now it's 3-2.
We just have to win 2 games.
Okay, I know. Well, okay, Jake's taking forever, so we're just gonna get into this. Last time we saw you, only game 1 had been played, and Flyers were up 1-0. A couple days later, they went up 3-0, and we thought this was the end. Oh, Jake's back with a banana and more.
And
veggies.
another plate, of course.
I gotta eat. Sorry.
Just
It's
let
alright.
the man eat.
Are you-
Let the man eat.
Are you going to the screen tonight?
I got my last project in my career at Point Park. I might have to lock in for that tonight.
Oh,
Jake, Jake, dog.
What do
You
you
need to
mean,
lock
bro?
on
It's my
this
last project.
You know, walking on this team.
Could be the
You
last
tell me
thing
this
you
team
know.
needs
Think you were at the arena and we got shut out. And you're telling me to lock in.
the team.
Yeah,
needs
Jake and I
you.
were at the arena and we won. Just saying.
Yeah.
We may have been there when we got shut out too, but that's not important.
Well,
Nick, can we rely on you to win Game 7?
yes.
Me?
No,
Nick.
me. No,
I don't know.
yes, you can rely on me.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's just get back to this series now that Jake is back. So Penguins go down 3-0. We think it's all over. Jake literally does not want to watch it. But they put on
I
a good
was
performance.
rage baiting in our group text.
I'm just saying, I'm the only one who's had faith this whole time.
Good for you. And they put on a great performance in Philadelphia in Game 4, starting with a change in net. And I want to ask you guys about, obviously Shilovs has been doing well, but I want to get what you guys thought when they first made that change. And
Happy.
Thoughts about it moving forward.
I got
Happy.
it. I just
Go ahead,
think
Jake.
it wasn't Skinner's fault that we were down
No.
3.
No.
Like, I think it was just one of those things where you just need a change. Like, something needed to change.
Exactly.
You lose 3 games in a row. It's not the goalie's fault, but you just need a change. You know, we got some new bodies in the lineup, and, you know, it's lucky enough that it worked out. And she lost. I mean, that wasn't an easy game to win. Like, he played really
Neither of
good.
them were.
He won us that game. And, you know, that's hard when you're on the bench for a while and they ask you to win a must-win game in an hostile environment. So I think he played unbelievable, and it was a great move by Dan Hughes.
Ditto. I mean, he said exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah, I mean, he's played in these big moments before with the World Championship, which he helped Latvia win. He helped Abbotsford win a Calder Cup last year. He was named the MVP. He helped Vancouver defeat Nashville in the playoffs 2 years ago. So he's been in these, not to say Skinner hasn't, because the man went to Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final 2 years ago. And again, I don't think that at least the first 2 losses were Skinner's fault. He was the best player on the Penguins. Game 3, he let in some that I think he could have stopped. And obviously Game 3 just got absolutely out of hand after that scrum in the second period.
Philadelphia did.
One second, Jake. Let me finish my thoughts.
Oh, sorry.
But Shilovs is just, I guess, one of those goalies who's made for these big moments, and he's showing it so far, and hopefully he can keep showing it in the next 2 games. I mean, tonight for Game 6, he's already won 1 game in Philadelphia, facing elimination, going into that hostile environment. Who's to say he can't do it again? And then if we win and we come back for Game 7, he's got that, again, pressure of facing elimination, and you got a bit of, I don't want to say, hi, Tyler, back. I don't want to say that there's going to be some pressure when you're playing at home because, like, you've got your fans behind you, your fans there. But, I mean, he's faced each scenario twice, so he kind of knows what to expect. I mean, obviously, they're really going to be trying to turn it around tonight, but, you know, Shilovs I think he'll have a good mindset going in. Okay, Jake was already yapping, so Jake, you go first, Nick then second. I don't know what you guys are going to say. Just go for it.
Thank you for letting me go first.
You were already talking, so proceed.
Pens and 7. Sorry about that. Pens and 7 in the chat here. I just wanted to say, like I said, if we're going to come back and win this series, the hardest game to win is going to be Game 6. And we got to Game 6 because Philadelphia knows they're already in trouble. I feel like they're already feeling the pressure, but if they don't win Game 6 and they have to come back to Pittsburgh, like, that's going to be a tough assignment for them with us riding the momentum. And I feel like every game in this series we've gotten better and we've kind of found our game. And I think Game 5 really proved that at home. Like, we really found our game there, and I feel like all 4 lines were really buzzing for us. And I think that change of, you know, bringing Chinakhov back with Malkin, Raquel back with Sid, I think that was a big change. And, you know, since that change, I think Crosby's probably been the best player in the series in games 4 and 5 for the Penguins.
Yeah, absolutely. Nick, what were you gonna say?
So every time Stuart Skinner's been pulled in a playoff series,
Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
all but one series, his team has gone to win that series.
Bye, Jake Bell.
Bye, Bell. Um, well, his team has gone to go to the Stanley Cup final, all but 1 year. And well, hold on. Let me rephrase this. Not counting the Stanley Cup finals, every time he's been pulled, his team has gone to win the series all but one time. The only time he got pulled against Vegas, and Vegas still ended up beating the Oilers in the series.
Got me fired up, Nick.
But Vegas went to the finals too and won the cup. So
Okay, yeah.
Nick, that stat has me fired up.
But every other time he's gotten pulled against LA, he's gotten pulled against all the other playoff series, he's gotten pulled in or replaced.
He's probably gotten replaced against LA like twice.
Actually, to be fair though,
eternity.
To be fair though, even though he got pulled in 22-23, he still played the next few games. And the difference being in 24 and 25, when he got pulled, they started the backup. They started, I guess it would be Pickard. They started Pickard, and then they went on to win the series. So every time a goalie has replaced Stuart Skinner as the starting goalie specifically in a playoff series, the backup has gone to win that series. All but the Stanley Cup final.
Question for the chat.
Yes.
Say we win tonight, but Sheloffs has a bad game, gives up like 4 goals.
Oh, not this again.
Don't.
Would we go back to Skinner?
You know what?
No.
Yes, and I have another stat to back it up.
Yes!
Stuart Skinner is 11-2 in games 5 through 7 in his career.
That's a great one.
11-2
Good
in
pull
games
there.
5 through
I
7.
don't know, guys. I just want to get through tonight. Okay, I don't want to have scenarios.
But at the same time, though, you have Arthur Shelovs. Yep, Mammoth and 6.
Toss it up. Let's go.
He knows ball.
We'll
Logan
get to that.
Celebrity appearance.
If
Logan
anybody
Pecon
doesn't
Smythe.
know, our friend Tyler, he is actually friends with Logan Cooley, so
You'll be for us.
we're a Logan Cooley podcast, I guess.
Tyler's saying boots on the ground if they make the next series. Utah.
Ooh, that'd be sick.
Might have boots on the ground game 7 if it's at 8. And if they win tonight, of course. But
I think if we do make it to Game 7, it's going to be at 8 o'clock.
How do we feel heading into tonight? How do we feel?
I'm nervous, and I'm psyching
hey, whatever
myself
happens,
out
happens.
so
I haven't been nervous. I wasn't nervous for Game 4, so I didn't think we were going to get swept. And I wasn't nervous for Game 5 because I didn't think we were going to lose 3 games at home in the playoffs. Game 6, this is going to be tough. This is going to be a tough one.
Whatever happens, happens.
I mean, there's so many factors going into this. Like, I mean, Philly's going back home. They've already won 1 game at home, so like they can feed off of their crowd. We just fed off of our own crowd. So, I mean, the power of gritty or whatever that is. The Flyers are definitely feeling the pressure right now. It's just a matter of how do they respond to that pressure. They've got some questions with their lineup, specifically when it comes to Matvei Michkov, because he got scratched the last game, and
he's back in tonight.
Okay.
But no Garnet Hathaway, which is kind of surprising.
Interesting.
So I look into, because I think I don't like to say it because I don't like him, but Hathaway's made such a great impact physically, like getting the Penguins off their game. So the fact that he's on the lineup tonight shocks me.
That's interesting. And
Philadelphia Sports.
Sorry, I'll get to a second point in a second, but like more factors with this. Like you got Shelovs who's heating up, you've got other Penguins players who are heating up. Some are starting to find their game. Like I know Anthony Mantha really needs to score a goal and get going, but last game was absolutely his best of the series. And then what was I gonna say? And you got Dan Vladar, who's been kind of shaky the last couple of games. He gave up 2 weird bounces. Jake, you seem like you have a point about that one. Just go.
I don't think Vladar's fully healthy.
No,
I don't think
he's
so
fully
either.
healthy.
He's been run over like 4 times in 2
that
games.
Sid goal in game 4, like he saves that if he's healthy. That does not speak through.
You don't think?
I don't think so. He hasn't been the same. He's we've got a little lucky. Like, we've scored some
Yeah.
fluky goals, Raquel, Batang, but in order to come back down from 0-3, you need some luck, and that's what the Penguins are getting right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, what was my other point I was gonna make? Shoot. You mentioned Hathaway being somebody who's been a really strong physical presence for the Flyers, and like he's been a part of that, trying to get the Penguins off their game through physicality. The last 2 games, for the most part, the Penguins haven't been buying into that. So like now that you're taking Hathaway out of the equation, I wonder if they're still gonna try and have that approach, or if they're like, we can't keep trying to drag them into things because we're like trying to play with like that. That's distracting us, and they're just not biting. They're not going for it because, it's a whole mind game thing. You have to play in the playoffs.
Yeah, but the other thing about that too is that's the Flyers game. That's been like what's been successful for them. So the fact that they're getting off of that game just means that we're in their head.
Good. I want to be in their heads.
And I feel like in the finishing game for a playoff, the elimination game is always the hardest one to win. And I just don't feel like the Flyers, they have that star player that can really put us away and have that, like, 2-goal game. Like, I don't think they have, like, a...
I don't know if I agree with you. I mean, because I think Zegras or Martone are definitely those star players.
They're not, like... I don't think they can't take over a game like a McDavid, a McKinnon.
Well, yeah. I'm not saying that Zegras is at the same level as Connor McDavid or Leon Draisaitl. Absolutely not. In terms of who Philly has, Zegras is one of their star players. That's what I'm trying to say.
He's not a star. He's not a star.
He's
I'm just saying they don't.
Okay, he does not compare.
They don't have like a.
There are plenty of bigger stars in the league that I could name over Trevor Zegras. I'm just saying.
No, there's bigger stars on his team than Trevor Zegras. He's not a star.
Like
on the
who else
Flyers.
other than Martone?
I would say Travis Konechny by far.
Owen Tippett's a problem.
Owen Tippett is better than Zegras. Porter Martone is already better than Zegras.
I said Martone.
Yeah,
Zegras is gonna score like 2 goals tonight. Watch.
I swear. If he's the one.
If he does, then I'm.
Don't make a dumb bet. I'm just gonna say. You almost had to wear a Capitals jersey.
Whatever happens tonight.
Yes. But like they have guys who can score, but the thing is that they don't have that playoff experience. Like this is Zegras' first series. Martone, obviously this is his first series. He just came in at the beginning of this month. Like they don't fully know what it takes to eliminate a team. They're probably feeling some pressure because they had 2 chances already, and now Pens are knocking at their door, possibly trying to force a game 7.
Don't let us go 7. From Philadelphia, do not let us go 7.
Yeah.
Don't let us get back to Pittsburgh.
I mean, I'm sure they'll have like if this does go 7, I'm sure their message in the room will be like, okay, we took 2 from them here already. We can do it again. I'm sure that was part of the message last game. Obviously, it didn't work, but
I think the thing about the game tonight. If the Penguins win this game, it's going to be close. Like, this is not going to be a blowout win for the Penguins.
Absolutely.
No.
For Philadelphia, like
4-3, 3-2, 2-1.
Yeah, if Philadelphia gets on the board early, I think it can get ugly for Pittsburgh.
I mean, considering last game we defended a 1-goal lead for an entire period, it's going to be close tonight.
Yeah.
The fact that
they defended
I genuinely do not remember the last time I've watched the Penguins or any team I've been cheering for, whether it's like Team USA or the Frost or just some team I'm on the bandwagon for in the playoffs. Actually, no, never mind. I lied. I was supposed to say, I don't remember the last time I was trying to cheer for a team holding a 1-goal lead for an entire period, and then I remembered when I was watching the Stanley Cup final 2 years ago with the Panthers. It was stressful. And the Penguins played well, and they did a great job defending that lead, and that sort of defense and limiting the Flyers' speed is what has to continue tonight. And the fact that the guys in the locker room are saying, like, we still have another level, that should maybe scare the Flyers a little bit. But also the Flyers have not been playing their game that they've played at the beginning of the series. They've not been playing the post-Olympic break hockey that they've been playing.
Jake Loveisky.
You know what we need tonight? We need Chinakhov.
I just said that.
To enter in the zone and hit one of those shots tonight. We just need one.
Yes.
That would be
If
big.
If Igor Chinakhov scores the first goal of the game, I think that's going to fire up the entire Penguins bench, and they'll be like, okay, let's go.
You touched on it earlier,
Everybody
Mike, and Mantha looked really good in Game 5. That was the best he's played all series.
Yeah, if we can get Chinakhov and or Mantha to get going tonight, who knows? Sky's the limit.
Nick, wasn't that your player that needed to be? Didn't we do that?
Yeah.
And then mine was
Mantha.
Yeah.
Who did I say? I totally
Chinakhov.
forget.
You said like Carlson or someone, I think. Maybe that was Ryan. No, Ryan, I think said Skinner or Shelovs. I think one of you said the goalies.
Yeah.
I don't think I said the goalies. I think I said Carlson.
Then it was probably Ryan who did.
Carlson's been playing well. I would like to see him score tonight too and generate some chances for us.
Also, Chris Letang is looking a dog.
Yeah, he's been good.
Letang's been great the last 2 games. We need him to keep that up. We need him and Gerard just need to play simple. That was the big issue with that pairing the first couple of games, especially with Gerard. I remember in Game 1, he did like 2 spinoramas at the balloon line. And I'm like, what are you doing? This is not an all-star game. Don't be fancy. I know it's Game 1, but this is still the playoffs. Like, lock in. And like, if you fumble that, they poke check it away at you because there's a Flyers player pressuring him right there. Could be a breakaway. Not to say we haven't given up breakaways because we've given up like 2 every game.
They're waiting for us to mess up. That's their game, and we can't afford those mistakes.
I want to get one key to tonight's game from each of you, and then we'll move on. Okay,
is that a key?
But like,
is that a key?
The key to winning.
Oh, like a key to victory.
I think I already said it.
Key to victory.
Chinakhov
Yes,
is
he
the
pulled the
victory.
RV.
Yes, he pulled the RV.
What the frick?
Jansen Harkins is the key to victory.
Jansen Harkins. Marcel Gock.
What?
You don't
Okay, lock in. Give me an actual key. Jake's saying Chinakhov scoring.
I'll say Mantha then.
Okay.
Oh, flip-flop for players, Nick.
Let's do it.
I'm
Best of luck to you tonight with your
You
flip-flop. Thank you.
You
Appreciate
too.
it.
You're welcome.
Megan, what's your key to victory? Nick not going to PPG for a game again.
What? I don't even know what you said.
That is definitely a key to victory.
What did you say?
Nick's
Me
not
never
being
stepping
around.
foot in the arena again.
My key to the game. Oh, okay. This one's gonna be a little more. This is gonna be a little more specific than what you guys said. I saw that.
How specific can we get here?
Okay. Let me explain. I saw today that because I was looking at Twitter, Rick Tocchet, something that he wants his team to do tonight is getting more shots from the point and creating traffic in front of the net. And I was also reading something from The Athletic that Shelov's lately he's struggled with his rebound control. That's true.
That's true.
I think this might not be the key to victory, but one of the keys is the Penguins need to limit shots from the point from Philadelphia and disperse any traffic in front of Artie. That way, that's
one of the best things I've heard on this podcast. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Well, like I saw one tweet and then I read an article. I'm like,
That's some in-depth.
see what they're trying to do here. Let's make sure that they don't do it here, guys. So
that's a great analysis.
And then if you want a more general one, Letang and Gerard just need to keep playing. Just keep playing simple. Keep doing what they've been doing the last couple of games.
I think another key to victory is me staying at or around PNC Park for the entirety of the game. As the Penguins have won
Nick,
4 straight since when
can you watch?
At the ballpark.
Are you like able to watch a little bit, or like you can only look at the score?
Okay, so for game 4, didn't watch any of it. Just followed along on the phone. Game 5, I watched it through a window of where I was working, but like it was like poor quality. It was like poor quality because like the window's like designed so you can't really see in it. So I could tell when somebody like scored or something, but I couldn't tell like who it was or anything until the camera zoomed in. So I think I just have to like, if I just stay, I think in the ballpark while working, it'll be fine.
You're not working tonight, though.
I'm going to the game though. I'll be in the
True.
ballpark.
True.
When did you get these tickets?
It's through our
Oh, it's right.
for
Are you going,
Alex's
Megan?
class. No, I have to work.
You're not
tonight.
going?
I have to work the game.
Oh,
in
you
the
have to work the
studio.
game.
That's
I know.
why I'm thinking.
I was looking forward to going to the game tonight because I've been watching a lot of baseball lately. But I mean, this
That's
is a
gonna
good
be-
reason to miss.
it's gonna be
This
a
is
lot
good
of
reason
fun.
to miss.
Have
Yeah.
fun
Jake,
tonight.
you
though.
gotta be at
Have fun, Nick.
PNC Plaza tonight, bro.
Oh, got a big
Jake.
project, man.
Jake, when's the
We'll
project
see.
due? When's the project due?
I got to get it done by tonight, and I have to practice presenting it.
Oh, frick. Practice in front of the crowd at the big screen.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's forget about
How about
this
you-
most important game of the year, and let's focus on my media entrepreneurship project, fans. That'll go over great.
Well, do it in a Penguins jersey and they'll listen. I'll listen.
There you go. Just the
Nick.
second intermission entertainment.
What?
Okay, guys, so here's my project.
Question.
What?
You were at the game, like, how much energy was like there between like the Flyers and Penguins fans in that arena when you were there? What is it like?
Do you want to do the start of the game or the end? Because there was two different like.
Give me like a Spark Notes version of the game.
You get
Make
into
it
the
quick.
arena.
We've got other things to talk about.
You get into the arena. It's loud. Everyone was basically at those seats for warm-ups. At least in the lower bowl. The first period was absolutely electric. It was loud, very loud. By the third period, all the Penguins fans left, and all you could hear was "Let's go Flyers," and fans would just boo.
Yeah,
It was bad.
Yeah.
Were you not there?
Ugly.
Were you not there for game 2, Jake?
I was. I just wanted like a fan analysis of the.
Okay.
That's my analysis. And I did see like a few screaming matches, but no fists flying yet.
That's good.
Now,
Good.
after the Pirate game, after game 5, that was like shocking to me. Like you could audibly hear "Let's Go Pens" chants while everyone was leaving the arena or the stadium. And there was a girl wearing a Flyers jersey walking across the bridge, and everybody booed her.
Yeah, there was some.
Everybody.
I can tell you, people were booing Flyers fans in the concourse.
Like
before
the
game
city
5.
was alive after game 5, after the win.
I haven't been able to experience a playoff win in person in 9 years, so it was pretty.
There was also Flyers suck chants during the Pirate game too. It was yeah. I think you're gonna hear the same tonight.
Imagine if the Flyers were or the Penguin. No, my gosh, the Pirates were playing the Phillies this week. It would just be Philadelphia hate week in Pittsburgh.
I mean, when the Pens played the Caps, they were playing the Nationals like the day after. So all the Caps fans stayed for the National Series.
It's just Washington D.C. hate week, I guess.
Yeah, I mean the Pirates won that series, so
Good for them. All right, let's move on. Jake will be with us for about like 15 more minutes. I just want to touch on the other series that we have. Quickly, we'll just talk about Canes Sens because that one is over. Senators got swept by Carolina, so Carolina's just waiting to see who comes out of this series alive. I don't know if it was real or not, but I
It was
saw
real.
the app. Was it you that sent it?
no, but it was real.
Okay, there was an ad
I didn't send it, but
for second round tickets for the Hurricanes, and it already had the Flyers logo on it. Which, I mean, considering the position we were in a week ago, I don't really blame them for putting that there. But now it might not be that. We don't know. But think my biggest surprise of that series was Frederick Anderson getting the start and then playing really, really well for the Hurricanes.
He played really well. I mean, Ottawa sucks. I knew it was going to be a sweep. I was right. My bracket's 1-for-1. With the exact games played. So, I have the highest percentage bracket in the world right now.
Do you really?
Yeah, because it's a 1-for-1, and...
What about Colorado, LA?
I had Colorado sweeping LA, too.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm 2-for-2.
I was too generous.
You
I
have
gave
Pens in
Ottawa 2
7?
games.
Okay, so once this series ends, it's going to go down, because I had Pens in 5.
Oh, no! Nick! Okay. But also, are you in class right now, Jake?
Yeah, just on the
Okay.
fourth.
Taylor Hall and Logan Stankoven, they were standout performers for the Hurricanes, but I do have to say on the Senators' behalf, that was a wasted performance from Linus Ullmark, or a waste of a good performance from Linus Ullmark. That's what I'm trying to say, because he did play very well for them in this series, but the Senators just could not do anything.
Yeah. He has the best series of his career, and the Sens had nothing to show for it.
Yeah, it's just disappointing. And
I didn't watch a second of that series.
You didn't miss much, brother, I'll tell you that.
You really didn't. Apparently it got very nasty in game 4.
Yes, that did. It got
supposed
insane.
Somebody's going to have a hearing.
Ridley Gregg.
Who it was. Isn't he on Ottawa?
Yes.
Is he gonna be suspended for preseason or something?
Or the beginning of next season.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
It's so interesting.
They were getting into it in game 4. It was, typical Senators, so.
I mean, typical playoffs, too.
I mean, when Brady Tkachuk is leading your team, you know.
Yeah. And we can just touch on the other sweep that happened, too. Colorado swept the Los Angeles Kings, as we had mentioned. So the President's Trophy winners are moving on, and they will also be waiting to figure out who survives the gauntlet of Dallas, Minnesota.
Minnesota!
We'll get to that in a bit. But I mean, the Kings, they had some fight for the first 3 games. It definitely got away from them in game 4. But it's Colorado. What are you gonna do? You're the team. You're playing the President's Trophy winner, and you were the team that squeaked in with 2 days left in the season.
Yeah.
So there's not much that you can do. But with the Kings being eliminated, what are you doing? Okay, stop. With the Kings being eliminated, Anze Kopitar's career has officially come to an end. He announced at the beginning of this season that he was going to retire, and now the season's over.
Bye-bye.
Still some respect.
Yeah, come on, Nick.
Ooh, I made it out of the first round 3 times in my 20-year career.
And 2 of those resulted in a Stanley Cup.
Wow, good for you. Congratulations. We have 3.
So rude.
Nick, the Leafs haven't
the
sniffed the Stanley Cup in your lifetime, though.
Yeah.
Why are we bringing the Leafs up, dog?
Because
you're
you're saying,
to the
you didn't make any
legendary
Stanley
Anze
Cups.
Kopitar, who's literally the
As Deuce said, he's not
leader.
a good leader.
Well, he's the... Okay, I was trying to say franchise leader in points, specifically, not talking about captaincy here. But you can't deny that he was an impactful player for the Kings for his entire career.
Marcel Dion owns that fraud.
Good gracious, you're being so disrespectful.
No respect.
Sorry, I'm reading the script Ethan told me to read. Anyway, he was a good player. No, he was a good player. I mean, cool, you won 2 cups there, but
You know how hard it is to win 2 Stanley Cups?
Wow, this is unbelievable.
I mean, when your team is insane, I better hope you win at least one.
But yeah, team's good. I hope your team's good if you win the Stanley Cup.
Dang,
What are we talking about here?
I'm rage
is
baiting LA
disrespectful.
Kings fans. Because the
Be nice
Anaheim
to them
Ducks
for
are
a
better.
moment, okay? Oh my.
The Ducks are better.
Okay, well, maybe we should move on from this topic and go back to the Eastern Series. All the best in your retirement, Anze Kopitar. Me and Jake will show
Bye-bye.
you respect.
The
Nick
best
will
Slovenian
not.
hockey player of all time, though.
I know there's not
There's
many,
like
but
5 of you, but
I mean, hey,
you just keep making it
I-
worse, dude.
you do, you really do. So you're gonna stop now. We're gonna let Kopi retire in peace, and we're gonna talk about the Bolts and Habs series because that one, I'm telling you now, is going 7.
oh yeah.
Like the Penguins.
Hopefully, yes.
Habs in 7, by the way.
Oh.
Did we not get our score predictions for the Penguins game?
We did not, but I don't even really feel like giving score predictions just because I'm like, I
don't want to.
I have
can't
no clue what
think.
to expect. Okay, Jake,
I
you
can't
can give
think.
one if you want, but Nick and I are not giving a score prediction.
8-3 Penguins.
What the frick? We just said this was going to be a close game.
Oh, I just changed my mind.
Okay.
8-3 Penguins.
If you are correct, if you're correct, if you're either spot on or the Penguins score 8 goals tonight, I will buy you a Rusty Shake or anything from the Milkshake Factory. Deal?
That's perfect. Yeah, let's do it.
Deal. Okay.
I don't have to do anything.
Yeah, if they don't hit 8 or your score is incorrect,
Actually-
you don't have to do anything. What?
I have a stat to back Jake's claim up, though.
Is it the game 6 from 2018 or something?
No, it's better. Josh
Okay.
Yohe tweeted out today that the Penguins locker room was, quote, all business.
I did see that.
Last time he tweeted that, it was after the Penguins beat the Red Wings. And then the next night, they had the Islanders, and the
No.
Penguins destroyed the Islanders 8-3.
Flip. Flip that.
Okay, well, they just
They
came off
beat
an
the Islanders
8-3 win.
8-3. They were all business, and then they beat the Red Wings 4-1.
Okay, well, we just won 3-2, so that's 5 goals. There were 5 goals in the Red Wings game, so we're gonna flip that, like how me and Jake flip players, how the Penguins are flipping the script. We're gonna flip here, and then the Penguins are gonna instead they win their game that had 5 goals in it, and then they're all business, and then they're gonna win 8-3 in the next game instead of the other way around.
Okay, well, if we win 8-3 or the Penguins score 8 goals, Jake's getting a milkshake on my dollar. So.
What happens if they win 8-7 in double overtime?
Well, they still scored 8
Scored 8
goals,
goals.
so that's part of the bet.
What if
He
they
still
score
gets
9
it.
or 10?
Then he still gets it. I never said it has to be 8 on the dot.
What if
Now,
they score 7?
7?
Then you don't get your milkshake. I'm sorry. It has to be 8 or more, or 8-3.
What if the Flyers score 3 and we score 4?
Then that still doesn't count.
Come on.
So basically, the Penguins have to score 8+ goals tonight for Jake to get
Yeah.
his milkshake.
Yeah.
Or whatever he wants from Milkshake Factory. All right, Jake,
Yes.
we gotta bet the over tonight by a lot.
I don't bet.
Good.
I don't either.
Good. Gambling's not good. Let's get back to the Canadians and Lightning. I just want to get your guys' thoughts on this series because it's been a really back and forth series. I mean, not one team has really had that dominant game like on the scoreboard at least. I mean, well, 3 out of 4 games have gone to overtime. And then you had the Lightning with a comeback in game 4. But I know, like, I think we had thought this was going to be a high-scoring series. It's more in, like, the medium scoring range. Like, you got, like, obviously a bunch of 1-goal games. But, I mean, like, what? I just want to know your guys' thoughts. I don't really have any specific questions right now.
I saw this coming. I knew it'd be tight because both these teams are, really good and just happened to play each other in the first round. And I think they're 2 incredibly well-coached teams that, are just going at it and taking what's given to them. And, in the playoffs, it comes down to, overtime, and that's a 50-50, but you got to win the 50-50 games to, make a run.
Yeah, basically what he said. I mean, we knew it was going to be close. I'm not surprised. I still think Habs in 7, but
Probably the most
yeah,
entertaining
it's
series.
it's been
Oh,
fun. Yes, it's been really
absolutely.
fun.
This is the most entertaining for sure. I mean, like Dallas, Minnesota's up there too, and I know that two of
Vegas,
their
Utah, that's been fun.
underrated. Yeah, we'll get to that too. We're just staying in the East for now, but I know Dallas, Minnesota has gone to like 2 overtimes so far, but like they've had 1 blowout. So this is not Habs, Bolts, best series so far. And that's coming from a biased Penguins fan. I'm mostly saying that because this series specifically for us as Penguins fans has been an emotional roller coaster. Like
Yeah.
my mood has completely flipped from what it was a week ago. But
Mine hasn't.
anyways,
Mine stayed the
good
same.
good for you.
I didn't
Brandon
think we were
Hagel
gonna get.
has
I thought we were gonna make it close. I didn't think we were gonna
Yeah.
get swept.
Hey,
Brandon
it's close
Hagel's been really
now.
great for the Lightning. I need to
Yeah.
keep us on track.
Does he want a cookie? Like,
I'm just saying. I mean, do you have any thoughts on his play so far?
I mean, cool. You're playing good. Talk to me in Game 7 when you lose to the Habs.
You're being so disrespectful today.
I mean, let's go Pens, baby. And let's go Bucks. Hoist the cone, baby. Let's go.
Moving on.
Oh, Jake, that's another reason why you meet me at PNC Plaza. I'll have my cone with me.
I'd say
You
that's
have
an
a
easy
cone?
way for... He does have a cone.
What? I do have a cone.
He has a cone.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, you shouldn't be surprised.
I would say, like, that's an easy way for you to spot Nick, but I know multiple people bring cones, so, like...
I mean, it's like at, like... I know you guys haven't been to, like, any, like, music festivals or anything, but, like, the people at, like, the raves, they have, like, the totems so you can help find your people. Like, it's like that. My totem's a cone. Maybe that's what I'll do at Bonnaroo this year. I'll bring a cone so my brother can find me.
Well, it's 2:19. Jake has to dip in 1 minute. Jake, do you have any final thoughts on anything from the playoffs that you want to get out or anything else from tonight's game before you leave us?
I mean, just, this is a business trip. We're here to win a hockey
Business
game
trip.
tonight.
Yep.
Yes.
And we're here to get back to Pittsburgh, and I'm confident in our guys that they're going to be able to do it. Hostile environment, but Crosby's really found his game here late in the series, and I feel like everyone's kind of starting to get comfortable with this playoff environment. And I think Chinakhov and Mantha are going to each have a pair of goals tonight, and it's going to be a great night.
Pair?
A
Oh, yeah.
pair.
So
He's hoping for that milkshake. He's hoping for that milkshake.
Need some goals tonight, Nick.
Yeah, you're
And,
right. I think we'll get some goals, honestly.
Yeah, I think whoever wins this game is going to be the team that scores first. That's my prediction.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
So if the Flyers score,
I don't
first,
disagree.
I'm going
I
to a
don't-
deep dark place.
I don't know. I'm not completely agreeing with
Can
that.
I please
think.
get a prediction out of both of you before I leave?
I
Fine.
don't like making predictions. Nick, you give one. You can get one
Okay.
from Nick.
Give me 1 sec. I have to do research on this.
Make it quick. Jake has to leave.
Well, he's cute. He can wait.
You want to get out of here, don't you?
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah,
Maybe I will give you one.
the Penguins are winning this one. 4-2.
Oh,
Empty netter?
Yes.
It's a close one.
I'm gonna give you a prediction just because I'm pulling it out of nowhere and because I'm biased. Penguins win 4-3, hopefully.
Oh, we got a close one. Overtime? Could we do overtime tonight?
If
Anyone?
I do overtime and I have to, I don't know.
Anyone want to do that tonight?
No, but I don't really want to
I
do
think
it
we
ever.
should.
I will
think
if
we
I
should.
have to, but
I prefer overtimes earlier in the series when we're facing elimination. No,
Could you imagine
it's gonna.
being in person to witness a Game 7 overtime?
I've been in person for an elimination overtime. I was.
Oh, yeah.
If I have to see if Game 7 goes to overtime, if we make it on Saturday, I'm going to have like war flashbacks, PTSD.
Was that like the
from-
quietest
From
arena you've ever heard?
Washington, Game 6 in 2018. I frankly could not tell you how quiet it was because as soon as like Kuznetsov went on that breakaway, I'm like, oh no. And I was like panicking. And then when he scored, my heart dropped Like, I have never felt my heart drop like that so much. And I just went like this, and like I was so upset. I think
we would have had a
anything else that happened after that moment, I think I just blocked from my memory.
I think we would have had a good chance to get a 3-peat that year.
Yeah. If Derek Lassard didn't exist, yeah.
Oh, I remember the third line center conversation. All right, Jake. Thank you so much for making time to join us.
Jake, get your stuff done. We got Game 6 tonight, baby.
Last project of my career.
Get it done. Get it done.
All right. See you guys.
See you, Jake. Hopefully we'll see you in Game 7.
Yep.
I'll see you tonight.
We'll see.
Better.
All right. I don't know if Ryan's actually going to join us. He hasn't texted me back at all, and I think he's still in his class. So let's just keep moving on. We'll just keep going. If he joins us, it's great. If he doesn't, it's okay. School should come first. So now let's talk about Boston and Buffalo. We had Game 5 of that series last night. Buffalo with a chance to win a series for the first time in almost 20 years. Chance to do it on home ice, and unfortunately they did not. After blowing Boston out 6-1 in Boston, the Bruins came back with a huge response, especially after Jeremy Swayman yelled at them, and David Pastrnak nets the OT winner for the Bruins.
Yeah, sad.
Yeah,
good goal, but sad.
It was a good goal. It was a good goal. I'm just calling the Bruins buzzkills because they're the ones playing the Sabres, and obviously Buffalo is a lot of fun right now, both in terms of on-ice stuff and the crowd atmosphere and just having playoff hockey back in Buffalo. But that was a really great response from the Bruins, because getting embarrassed on home ice in the playoffs like that, nobody ever wants that to happen. And when you have your goalie yelling at you, I mean, I don't know what Swayman said to the bench, but I think when teammates start yelling at each other, that's usually a really bad sign in the playoffs. It means you're kind of losing the plot. I want to say it was Matthew Tkachuk said that, like, when he noticed the teams he was playing, like, starting to yell at each other, I don't really want to say, like, turn on each other, but, like, when he would see that, he'd be like, oh, we got them. We're in their heads. Like, they're going to start to fall apart now. So, like, you never want that to happen, but at the same time, I think, like, it's also a matter of how you respond to it. Like, I don't think anybody was yelling back at Sway, but, you know, if you're, like, for 2 straight games, you're starting to scream at each other, then you might as well just, it's over. It's not good.
Yeah. You don't want that. Which is, I'm kind of glad the Penguins haven't, like, they didn't do that. They didn't fall over like that, get too frustrated, but that's why I think they are so far coming back, because they didn't get that way. They were able to for the most part, keep their composure with each other. Oh, they were able to keep their composure with each other, mostly able to keep their composure overall. And now we're seeing it, and now, the pressure's on Philly, not us, so, yeah.
I mean, there's still pressure on us because we have to survive, but, like...
Well, yes, but not, like, the pressure is light.
Yeah, like...
There's more pressure on Philly than us now.
Yeah, like, there's pressure to close out a series, but, like, you're sweeping, so you're like, we lose, it's fine. Do a little.
You lose one, whatever. You lose 2.
You lose again, you're like, ooh. And then you lose 3, you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
So, we'll see what happens. I know we keep going back to the Penguins with all these series, but we're a Penguins podcast, so in case you haven't noticed.
We're Penguins fans.
Yeah.
Richard Sidney Crosby.
Yeah.
We're Costco guys.
I want to know what your thoughts are on Alex Lyon and the way he's been playing, just him coming into the series overall.
Great. I'm very happy he's getting a start. I mean, he was a big part of why Florida made the playoffs when we did not. And he's just overall, I think, a good goalie. I'm glad he's finally getting his chance. And he's played very well. He's earned that right. He played really good this season with Buffalo, and yeah, it's good that he's got his start. He's made key saves when he's had to. He's been strong in net, and you've seen that. I think he's only let in 2 goals, I think, so far. So, and they made the switch. Did he play game 4?
Yeah, he played game 4. He
Then
got.
yeah, he's only let in 2 goals.
They pulled
3 goals, I guess, technically.
not Allmark. What? They pulled Lukitsch in game 2, and then Lions.
Has Lyon been the starter ever since? He did start game 3 too.
He started game 3, so he's let in more than 2 goals. I think he's let in.
Okay, I didn't realize he
4,
started game 3.
maybe
I thought.
5.
I didn't realize he started game 3. That makes sense.
But yeah, he's been playing great for them. Not to say that like Lukinin's a bad goalie at all. I think
No.
something we've learned in these playoffs over the last decade is that like it's important to have a really strong backup goalie or just a goalie tandem in general, because I mean, not all the time is it you need a goalie tandem to win the cup. I mean, you look at the Lightning and they rode Vazzy the whole time, but like you look at other teams like the Penguins, of course, for example, and then the Golden Knights a couple years ago. I mean, it wasn't a tandem, but they used several goalies to get to that point.
I don't know if you just said the Oilers or not, but
I didn't say the Oilers. I mean, I know they didn't win the cup, but like to get to that point in the last 2 years, they've used 2 goalies. So like it's important to have. It's also important to have that good backup or that 1A and 1B, because throughout the season, you're going to want to play your best guy, of course. And if you have 2 great goaltenders, then you can really split that time up, make sure you're not burning out your goalie too much. And then by the time you get to playoffs, when it's the highest stakes possible, you can put your best guy in, and they're not completely exhausted from playing 60 games. Like, I think that's what's been hurting Winnipeg the last few times they've made the playoffs, because they've relied on Hellebuck, because Eric Comrie is like, I mean, he's just a backup. He's just your typical backup. But you've got Connor Hellebuck, who's a Vezina winner. Now, he was a Hart winner last year, and you're playing him for over 50%, maybe almost 75% of the season, and then you get to playoffs, and like, of course there was stuff about he's not good in big games, and like I think that narrative's now changed since the Olympics, but I mean, he's gonna get burnt out eventually.
Yeah.
So
definitely. I think it's not just. I think you're seeing it more in the NHL of like teams doing that goalie tandem, kind of 1A 1B. I feel like there's only there's probably more teams than not doing the tandems rather than the true starter. Maybe it's like half and half. But there's a lot of teams now who are adapting the 1A, 1B over the true starter and backup, which I think we're seeing more of the 1A, 1B teams be more successful, just because of the workload kind of being off one person and split between 2. Because you notice like the health of the goalies being better, and just the overall workload, they're more fresher for the playoffs. So, yeah, I think through the next few years, you're going to see even more teams adapt the true 1A, 1B strategy. And not saying that the true starter doesn't work anymore, because it's definitely still working for some teams, but it is better to have a backup you can truly rely on as well, which, is why I think these teams like Vegas, the Penguins historically,
Colorado,
and just Colorado,
years.
of why, we're seeing these teams be more successful in the playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. Moving now over to the Western Conference Series. Obviously, we already talked about Colorado and LA, and they are still awaiting the winner of Dallas, Minnesota. Minnesota defeated Dallas 4-2 last night in Dallas for Game 5. So now Minnesota's got a 3-2 series lead with a chance to clinch the series on home ice I believe that game will be tomorrow. I can double check because this playoff schedule has been a little wacky this year. Yes, that is Thursday at 7:30 Eastern. Minnesota's not made it out of the first round in like 10 years. So, and this series has been pretty back and forth. I know Minnesota, they've just won, well, okay, yeah, it's been really back and forth. You got Minnesota winning game 1, and then Dallas wins the next 2. And now Minnesota's won the next 2. So, I mean, if you're looking for a pattern, Dallas would probably win the next one. But what do you think is key for Minnesota in order to just end this series, clinch it, go to the second round, not send it to a game 7 in Dallas, which is, no, you don't want to do that. And like just basically shutting down the expectation that the series was going 7 games, which I still won't be surprised if it will at all, because I've been saying that since like Christmas. But what does Minnesota need to do in order to just bring it home and end it?
Yeah, I haven't been able to watch much of the series, to be completely honest with you, just because of when it is. But I guess it's due. I don't know much about how they've been beating Dallas because I haven't really been watching that series, to be quite honest with you. But I would say just do what they did in game 1 and just do what they've done so far. Whatever they've been doing, it's been working. Yeah, that's all really I can add, kinda, because like I said, these games have just been at such a they're normally when I'm working, and they're normally I get
Late.
off right when the game is ending. So
Yeah, I know these Western Conference games are a little tricky to watch. It's especially been tricky to watch for me when I'm also working a game, and like I gotta go all the way to the end of post game, and by the time I get home, I'm still staying up for games, but I'm also like
oh, me
half
too.
dead that I just don't have the full mental capacity to be like, make that play, don't make that play. What are you doing? Which is why it's nice when I come home and it's Anaheim Edmonton on, because that series I just don't know what to say because that series is just nuts.
Yeah, I've
And we
been
can
more
move on to
locked
that
on
series now.
Utah, Vegas, and Anaheim, Edmonton than I have Dallas, Minnesota, to be completely honest. Which sucks because I really want to watch the Wild because
Yeah.
obviously I want the Wild to win the West, of course. I
Well, do
want to
you
wear my
have to win?
jersey.
Do you have to work on Thursday?
No, but I
7:30
haven't.
on TNT.
Yeah, but I have campus life.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we were close. But we can move on to Anaheim, Edmonton. Edmonton staved off elimination last night in Game 5. I think that was, I mean, Edmonton came out in that game, 3 goals in 10 minutes, chased Lukitsch, and I was just like, well, Edmonton's winning this one. I know I've seen a 3-goal comeback so far from Utah, even though they didn't end up winning that game. And like anything can happen in this series because this series is just the most bonkers one ever because nobody's playing defense and the goalies are both leaky. All leaky because there have been 4. But I mean, Edmonton, if anyone's gonna come back and force a game 7 when they're down 3-1, it's the Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah. I mean, McDavid and Draisaitl are both never down or never out of it until it's over. It's pretty much like Sid. Never out of it till it's over. But yeah, being down 3-1 to a pretty inexperienced Ducks team has to kind of give you a little bit more hope. If you're Edmonton, is it 3-2 now or 3-1?
It's 3-2.
I thought so.
It was 3-1, but Edmonton just won.
They won, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, if I'm an Oilers fan, which for this series I would like to see the Oilers win, I'd be feeling pretty good about it. I would be, you can't count on McDavid and Draisaitl. You just can't. Bouchard has been unbelievable this season. Whether you like him or hate him, you can't deny the fact he's been unbelievable. And just, I think, the Oilers are still the Oilers. Like, this is a team. Yeah, they don't have pieces that are on the same team, but you have the same overall core of guys who are going to lead you to put. This team is the definition of you ain't over. It's not over till it's over. Like, we've seen it numerous times. They come back from being down in series basically every year at this point.
Yeah.
And more than once per playoffs, too. And they're probably the hardest team to knock out of the playoffs officially in a long time. And it's just the truth. Like, they're so hard to knock out, and they're not going to make it easy on you. No matter who they add, who they subtract from that team, they're just so hard to beat.
I have one more topic on the series I want to get to, but first I want to just give a shout out to Jackson Lacombe, your boy. Nick, he's been doing a great job at limiting McDavid. I know McDavid's kind of woken up since the first 2 games of the series, but like in terms of Connor McDavid levels, this is low production, and Jackson Lacombe is a huge part of that. He's been defending McDavid very well, and also Lacombe is tied for 3rd, really sort of 2nd, in points so far. He's only behind Kirill Kaprizov and Leon Draisaitl, who both have 9, and Lacombe has 8, alongside Jason Robertson and Matt Duchene. So, Nick, you can't deny this now that Jackson Lacombe's actually a stud. You don't have to go on a rant here. You can just sit there in shame at Olympic gold medalist Jackson Lacombe.
I'll be nice. He's been playing really well.
Yeah, be nice real quick.
He's impressed me a lot. He might be better than I thought. He's coming onto his own in this playoffs. It's proving that he can be a very good defensive defenseman. And I guess he can now have good offensive upside too. So he's getting better. I think next year, I think, the stats prove it. I was wrong. I'll admit I was wrong. And he's a pretty solid defenseman. He's playing well.
I'm going to see what he finished with in the regular season. In the regular season, he ended up with 58 points, which is a career high in his short career. He played all 82 games, actually. He had 10 goals and 48 assists. So, yeah, that's his stats from this year. Nick, you think maybe you've been wrong the whole time? It's not just like a new thing that you're wrong?
Yeah, so I was wrong.
What was I telling you back in February when you were freaking out? Oh my gosh, Jackson Lacombe, why would they pick him? Oh my gosh. I mean, he never ended up playing, but like still.
Well, that's why they won gold.
Is it though? Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
But
okay.
Pretty solid defender.
All right. I did want to ask you about the overtime goal from Game 4. Your thoughts about it. Just your thoughts on the whole situation. Like, it was a goal.
Okay.
I think. I'm not one of those. Oh no. Oh gosh. Nick versus the refs, part 3. Everybody, take a seat, grab some.
Here's my
popcorn,
thoughts.
Get comfy.
Here's my thoughts. How do I want to word this? So, the rule specifically states. Keep in mind here, I want Edmonton to win.
Oh,
But
so
the
you're
rule
going at this from a
specifically.
bias perspective?
Yes. No, actually, I'm not. Let me explain.
Let's be unbiased here. Let's go.
The rule specifically states you must have concrete evidence that there was white in between the line in the puck. There was no concrete evidence that the puck. Now, you can infer whatever you want, but that's not the rule states. The rule doesn't say you can infer that the puck's over the line. You cannot, by the camera angle, actually visually see the puck cross the line.
I will say the NHL Situation Room does have different angles than the TV replays and the in-arena replays. So
That is
we
also
don't know
true.
fully what they saw.
Now what?
Personally,
Now
my view personally is that common sense says that puck's over the line. If you can do
common
quick
sense
mental
says it's a goal.
geometry,
Yes,
continue.
but common sense, yes, puck fully crossed the line. However, the rule does not state common sense. The rule specifically states
Well, that's because refs
conclusive
don't have it.
evidence. Huh?
Refs don't usually have a lot of common sense with goal
Correct.
reviews,
Now it
specifically
states.
goalie interference.
Now it states you have to have conclusive evidence to call it a goal. There was no conclusive evidence. Now, going back to what you said, that they might have different angles and stuff, that's true. What I would have personally liked is to see an image, at least posted on social media, of said view that the Situation Room had of the puck fully crossed the line with the white in between. Now, my little pet peeve is that there was no actual image posted or anything with the explanation of the puck fully crossed the line with the white in the between the line and the puck. So that's my pet peeve. And there was another point I was going to bring up, and now it's losing my mind. Hold on. But yeah, the fact that there was no, conclusive evidence is why I don't think it should. Now, the other thing, now I just remember my point. The fact that they called it a goal on the ice,
Yes,
also, no, because you need to have proof that it's in to be called a goal on the ice, which they had none. The refs did not, because the refs, they are the one who calls it a goal on the ice. They had no proof that it was a goal on the ice because they did not have proof that the puck fully crossed the line. So the fact that they called it a goal on the ice, big no-no, and should not have been called a goal on the ice. Now, if you want to go and review it so that way they can show the angle in the Situation Room where the puck did fully cross the line, and then they reverse it and call it a goal, and they provide that explanation, and the image, maybe like on the NHL social media or whatever, of the puck fully crossed the line from the Situation Room, then okay, I'm fine with it. But the fact that they did not do that, and that they called it a goal on the ice when it shouldn't have, I don't know.
Yeah, I was confused on why they called it a goal on the ice, because if you look back at the replay, none of the refs are behind the net. Like, if there was a ref behind the net, I would be like, okay, that makes sense why they called it a goal, because, like, they probably, I mean, like, I don't know if they would have seen the white themselves, but, like, they would have seen the puck over the line for the most part, and they would have been like, okay, let's review this. Now, there are no coaches' challenges in overtime in the playoffs. All goals are just automatically reviewed, which I think that's fair. So I think this probably would have been reviewed regardless of what was called before they went to review, whether it's a goal or not. But, like, I think it's a goal just because of my own common sense. I agree that the evidence is not fully there. Let me get my words out. And I also agree that it's really odd that they called it a goal on the ice in the first place. Now, obviously, there's nothing we can do about it. That's my thoughts. But, like, it's been a weird playoffs for referees so far in a lot of
It's been a weird
ways.
playoffs in general.
Yeah, like, anytime there's just a line brawl, they take... I guess it's really the only one instance with the Penguins, but, like, they took 10 minutes to figure out what was going on.
Yeah.
And...
This is really shaping up to be like a Vegas or Ducks versus Wild, and then the Sabres versus, like, some Penguins, or sadly, possibly Flyers, Stanley Cup, like, Final Four teams. Like, this is gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird Final Four teams.
We'll see. Last series, one that you seem to be the most invested in the Western Conference, Vegas Golden Knights and Utah Mammoth. This one is a super exciting one. I'm really enjoying it. Tusks up. Go Mammoth. I think we're both rooting for the Mammoth. No, you gotta do it.
Logan Cooley's winning Conn Smythe in Utah in 6, by the way.
Logan Cooley Pittsburgh native, Pittsburgh legend. Has been dominant for the Mammoth.
Give me 1 second.
1. Are you calling Tyler?
Maybe. Hi, Tyler.
This is the office of 5 foot over. How can I help you?
Hi. So I'm looking to speak with a Tyler Beck about Logan Cooley.
This is him.
Hi, could you please is this Cooley's manager, right?
If you say so.
Hi, can you talk to me about your client's performance so far in games 1 through 5?
What do you mean?
Can you just describe how he's been playing so far and your thoughts on him?
Okay, if this is going on air, I am not his manager.
You're close enough.
This is the podcast, though.
What?
You are on Have a Shift Day.
Okay, I am not Logan's manager.
You're close enough.
I think Logan's been playing very well. I think he's been one of the best on the team. I think overall Utah's been playing really well.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay, well, anyway, I'll let you go. Have a great day in Mammoth in 6.
Yeah, absolutely.
Goodbye. Bill was definitely asleep when I called him. I could just tell.
Well, he answered it like, this is the office of 5 foot and over. How can I help you?
Don't even know what that means.
That means you're short.
Oh, he's making a short joke. Okay. Well, anyway, Logan Cooley in 6, so... Actually, Logan Cooley in 7, so my bracket can be right.
Okay. Well, I think we need to wrap up here because I think we're cutting it close with my time limit that I have on Riverside. So,
Sounds good, twin.
Any final thoughts? Oh, wait, I did have, 2 things to say. We had award finalists announced. I'll just go over those real quick. Ted Lindsay finalists were announced yesterday. Connor McDavid, Macklin Celebrini, and Nikita Kucherov. And then Vezina finalists were announced today. Ilya Sorokin, Jeremy Swayman, and Andrei Vasilevsky. Obviously, it's kind of hard to predict the Ted Lindsay because that's voted on by the players. Nick, who's taking home the Vezina?
Vezina. I'll go Sorokin.
Oh, interesting. I'm gonna go Vazzy. I feel like this one's
Okay.
this one's not really like a clear winner this year. It's been a weird. I don't want to say it's been a weird year for goalies, but like there hasn't just been one goalie that you're just like, oh my gosh, he's been so dominant this year. Like, oh my good gracious.
Yeah.
That was dramatic. Okay. Well, that's gonna do it for this week's episode of Have a Shift Day. Looking to be back on Monday or Tuesday. Again, playoffs get weird because our schedules get weird. So make sure you are following us on Instagram, TikTok, and X at @haveashift_a so you never miss an update on when we have a new episode coming out. And also subscribe on YouTube and Spotify so you also never miss any of our uploads. Thank you so much for watching as always. And hopefully Pens in 7. Hopefully the next time we talk to you, the Penguins are moving on to the second round. If they are not, we're going to be really sad.
If they're not, you will never see me again on this podcast.
You will see Nick again. He'll be back. You'll be back as a Buffalo Sabres or Utah Mammoth bandwagon fan or Minnesota Wild bandwagon fan. Okay, a Raptors fan.
Raptors in 6, baby. Let's go.
All right. Hopefully the Penguins win tonight. Bye, guys.
Bye.